Hello people of the internet, it's Amanda. Now here on my channel, I usually do unboxing videos or haul videos, but I realized recently that they're very thematic in a way, like it's usually just concert goods or a single or an album. Or I think the last time that I've done something with a lot of variety was during December 2019 to January 2020, where I did my Japan souvenir haul video. And then it was followed by my King and Prince collection for my 3rd tiara anniversary. But they're not exactly like hauls that are, I don't know, like idol goods or anything like that I've accumulated for just a short amount of time. They're usually a collection really that I've collected for like years and stuff like that, but I've never really done something that's very small scale in a way. But I'm planning to change that because I got a couple of things recently that I'm really interested to talk about, and then I also have like a couple of things that are still incoming, and I really want to just sit down, relax, and just talk about it. So I hope that you enjoy these types of videos as well. But before we get to it, I just want to give a quick shout out to Neokyo. So they tapped me again after I've talked about their previous King and Prince Resents campaign, which is still ongoing, by the way, until the end of September. Now they currently have their Snow Man Mania concert goods campaign ongoing. It works the same way as the Resents campaign, where they slashed off their 250 yen per item rate. So it's free commission if you order from their proxy service. They're also giving away some extra freebies like stickers, postcards. So I think that's pretty exciting. If you want to learn more about, how it works, I'll be putting a link to the Resents video that I did down in the description below. It works the same way. With that said, let's just get to the video. The first one that I have is this one, which I got a couple of months ago already, but this is from the Johnny stationery thing that they launched a couple of months ago. I didn't exactly like the design for Kimpuri, so I only got the stickers one because they're really cute. What it looks like, and I really like it. They say that you can put it at the back of your phone or just stick it anywhere, but obviously, like for me, I'm just keeping them here. I actually put a couple of photos at the back of my phone and then keep swapping it. Whenever I'm done with them, I just put them back here. So there's that. Next one I got more shop photos compared to like the last one that I've shown in my tiara anniversary video. So I have a couple ones from the Magic Touch era, mostly of like Sho's photos, obviously. So Magic Touch and Beating Hearts. I got most of like the group photos. I really like this one. So this was on display on my desk just recently, but then I swapped it for another group photo, like where they're dressed like this one, but then it's the backdrop is the backdrop for the music video. I really like that photo, so that's currently on my desk right now. And then these like off shots from the album cover, and then more solo shots right here. So yeah, so more. I think I need to get like an album already, because right now I usually just keep my shop photos in a nifty like box. I still haven't gotten around getting an album for them, but I'm planning to get one real soon. If you have recommendations, please tell me down in the comments as well. Next up would be, so as you can see, I'm wearing this one. It's a 24-hour TV shirt where King and Prince was the main personality of. Just recently, it happened August 21 and 22. And the thing is, even like when they were announced to be the main personality for this one, we immediately, like a lot of us already guessed that Kaito would probably be in charge of like helping design the shirt. And it actually happened. When I saw the design, I mean, I think it's really cute and a little bit more of like, I don't know, like it reminds me of like comics back in the day, like when I used to like read a lot of like comics and newspapers and stuff like that. I got the pink one and the yellow one. So this is Kaito helped design this one. So it's Omo Wolf, and I really like it. I got the yellow one because it's the standard color that they've been using to like promote everything. And then the pink one, I just really like this one because initially I wanted to get the black one, but I already have so many black shirts and I feel like the pink one is just really refreshing, so I got this one. Now these ones, these are not mine. I'm going to send them to friends who I helped buy for this batch, but then this is what the black one looks like, and this is what the white one looks like. They released another color, which is the khaki one, but no one got that. No one got that, so I couldn't show them to you like what it actually looks like in real life. But I really like the shirt. It really fits the weather in the Philippines because it's just really nice material, like very thin material. For those who want the material of their shirts to be a little bit thicker, so this is definitely a lot thinner in terms of material. But personally, I really like it because it's really nice and breezy. So yeah, I think it's really up for preference. But in terms of the design, I really just like how it looks. I think it's really cute. So yeah, I'm really happy about this one. I still haven't tried the yellow one, but I do have a lot of like yellow shirts on, and for some reason I just really like yellow shirts in general as well. So yeah, ones are all gonna be magazines. These are from Sho's magazine rush because he's promoting Kaguya-sama for the past couple of months. Before I show you the physical ones, I also got some that are digitally available. So my reason for that is because one, it saves on storage, two, it saves on shipping, and the only difference for some of them, at least if you know which titles to get, because I think I've talked about this in my previous videos before, where some of the magazines, it's available digitally as well, but the problem with them is that they don't show all of the feature. The idol magazines, like for the ones that I've gotten, they show all of the pages. So the only difference would be the covers, because obviously like for the physical copies, they have special covers for that, but I don't really mind. So I'm just gonna give you a quick view of some of the digital magazines that I've gotten over the past months or so. But then other than that, so here are the physical ones that I have. This is the J-Movie. This is J-Movie magazine. I've always liked J-Movie magazine features, and so when they announced that he's gonna be in the cover of this one, so I immediately ordered it, and I wasn't disappointed because I really like this shoot. So I really like this photo, and then then this one, I think this is one of my favorite photos from this entire MagFest in general, which is saying something because from what I know, like he had 44 covers this time around and around 50 plus features, not including the group ones that they did for Kimpri for 24-hour TV and stuff like that, but it's a lot and I didn't get all of them. It's just a lot. That like 44 is a lot even for me, but I've gotten the ones that I'm really like, I don't know, just I think are very interesting. Some of them I've seen scans first before I decided to get, but I really just like the features in general. Now for this one, now the thing with this is for the earlier magazines that went out, they're mostly movie focused, so they're talking about, you know, the just the films in general. And with Sho, I noticed with him in interviews is he's very consistent with his answers, which doesn't give it a lot of variety in a way. So usually, like if you're like me who's also into reading what's what with the interviews, it's usually just the photos that differs, because the statements are about like the things that he says about the movie is still the same. Idol magazines have a lot more variety since they tend to ask more about, I don't know, hairstyles or fashion or music recommendations, movie recommendations. But then for these types of magazines, like for J-Movie, for Cheer, it's usually just, about the film itself. So it really depends on your cup of tea as to, what type of content you want to read as well. I think another thing that I like about this one, going back to the J movie one, is it also has a feature on Kanojo wa Kiredatta, or Japan's version of She Was Pretty. And I've been really loving the series so far, even more so than the Korean one, because I also saw that. So I'm really happy that I got this magazine because of that. So okay, again, going back to Cheer. So this one, I really like the shoot for this one. And at the back, so it also features the Kaguya-sama posters. So I really like that. I don't know, I just like the photos in this shoot a lot, so that's why I decided to get it. I didn't have plans to get this this magazine, but then I saw the photos and I was like, it's a really nice shoot, so I want to get it. And then I also saw that it also has a feature with Kishi, so that's really cool. And the photos are really nice as well. And then they also have a feature on Nakagawa Taishi, who I also really like. So I had fun browsing the pages of this magazine. There's also Kento here. So this one, I'm really happy that I ended up buying this one. And I really like the interviews in this magazine as well. This one is Kinema Junpo, which is, I think, one of the very few purchases that I've done for this year's magazine rush. I really like Kinejun because apart from the nice photos, this is gonna be weird, but I like the paper. I like the paper that they use for this magazine. I really like this shot right here. But apart from this, so they really talked about the film. This is a really long interview, and again, these are the types of magazines that really zoom in more on the film or the TV show that the actor, the actress that they're featuring is currently promoting. So I really like that because I really love reading about just film and dramas in general. But what I like the most about this feature is talked about Sho's favorite films. Now, it's not something new to me because, as I mentioned before, he's really consistent when it comes to his interviews. Ima ai ni yukimasu, or Be With You, the Japanese version, is his all-time favorite. He's talked about this in so many interviews already. For the next one, it's A Moment to Remember. It's a Korean film, and the Japanese title is Watashi no Atama no Naka no Keshigumu, or Eraser in My Head. And the thing of this is, it has a common. I highly recommend both films because they're melodramatic. They have a very similar theme, which is about overcoming things in the name of love. For Ima ai ni yukimasu, it was about choosing a person over and over again, even if you know what the end game is going to be like. For A Moment to Remember, it's about a film of two people falling in love and then having to deal with the woman and the challenges of early onset Alzheimer's. The theme is very similar, and Sho also talked about this in this particular feature where he said that he really liked these types of films. He's not into romance films in general, but he really likes films that don't exactly have a happy ending. But it's quite interesting because, again, he talks about these films quite often in past interviews, and for it to be highlighted in yet another more recent interview, it further reinforces how much he loves these two films. And yeah, so that's why I like this Kinejun feature right there. This one, the plus act cover. So I really like this one. I ended up sketching this one because I think that the cover is really cute, it's really nice. But what I love most, I like the photos for this magazine, especially this one. I think this one is really nice. I ended up sketching that one as well. But what I really like about this one is, apart from the long interview that they've had with Sho, they also interviewed Hirano Takashi, which is not related to him, by the way, but who is the producer of Kaguya-sama, as well as Kawai Hayato, who is the director of Kaguya-sama. And the reason for and I really like it because, apart from Sho's perspective as the actor, they also talked about the feature, talking to the director and the producer, also showed their perspective as to why they got him for the film. And for Hirano Takashi's part, the producer, he mentioned that one of the things that he absolutely loved about Sho is Sho is very nice even to the movie staff. Like, whenever Sho sees a movie staff carrying a large package or something like that, Sho would usually volunteer himself to help out, or to at least open the door for the staff members, and that he usually smiles towards everyone, which I feel like it's not it is common courtesy. It's to be expected from people, in a way, but the reality is we don't really get a lot of people who are like that in real life. And for other people, like the producers and the directors, to talk about Sho that way, it's just really nice to read about. And yeah, I'm pretty happy that I got this magazine and I got to read about that part. So yeah, and apart from that, I just really love this cover in general. So yeah, and I think the photos, as well as the paper for Plus Act, is just really nice. So there. And then lastly, I got this one, which is still in its plastic, so let's remove it. I really like T's shoots. I know that I wasn't going to be disappointed in T's shoots, but when I saw that they revealed the cover, so I really like this cover a lot. And when I first saw the photos for this shoot, I was so obsessed with it, to the point that I sketched at least 3 to 4. No, so I ended up drawing this one, and this one, and then this one as well. I really love this shoot, to the point that I ended up sketching almost all of the photos in this feature. But yeah, I just really love T shoots in general, and I'm really happy that I got to buy this one. I'm also really happy that the first spread, when you open it up, is Kaguya-sama. So there. And I really like it as well because it also has features for Yoshizawa Ryo, who I also really like as an actor. There's also Nakagawa Taishi. So and Akaso Eiji, who is my new favorite, who I just recently learned was with Sho during his Boys and Men era. So if you don't know, that's Hirano's unit in Nagoya before he joined Johnny's. So it's pretty exciting because I've been really loving Akaso Eiji recently because of Kanajo Kiridata. But yeah, and then so I'm just really happy about my current haul. So there's that. I hope that you enjoyed this video, this, as usual, very just talkative video, and I'm looking forward to chatting with you again soon. Please tell me down in the comments below what's in your current haul, what are the things that you're currently buying and stuff like that, and things that are currently getting you excited. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel and you would want to hear more from me, please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be seeing you again soon in a new video.